Alright, ladies and gentlemen, just want to let you know my diet, okay? This is what I do for my diet. I do exercise a lot to stay thin, but I also diet, and this is what my diet consists of, okay? So I don't lie about my diet. I tell people the truth about how I stay so thin and how I stay so, almost fell over. How I stay so beautiful, sorry guys. How I stay so beautiful. I tell people the truth because I don't want people to think that that there's no way they can be this way. I want people to be this way too. I want people to be like, hey, I really believe I should look like that, and if you want to, you can, okay? Now, I think it's really kind of, I don't think it's really a big deal that people are giving false dieting tips or whatever, but people that are chronically dieting is horrible, right? Like, they're just like always going to a new diet, and the diet doesn't work, and they're wondering why, because a lot of times people will make up fake claims about how to lose weight and how to stay thin. So they make all these fake claims and say all these things, yet it's not how you actually lose weight. So it's like really awful that people would do that. So I tell the honest truth about how to lose weight and how to stay fit and thin. So this is what I do, okay? I've done several different diets, okay? So I've done more than one different type of diet in my life, okay? So the one diet that I do now is counting calories. So I have very few calories just before I'm performing my videos. I have very few calories. And then after I do my videos, I eat whatever I like. Doesn't matter what it is. So I try to eat healthy, but it doesn't matter. A lot of times I just eat whatever. I can eat junk. I don't mind eating junk. I'm allowing myself to eat junk. I do allow myself to eat meat. Some people are vegetarian and some people are vegan, but I allow myself to eat meat. I don't have a gluten-free diet. Luckily for me, I'm not allergic to gluten. So I'm very lucky that way. I can eat whatever I want. I allow myself to eat whatever I want. But before I make my videos, I fast pretty much. And so you see me fasting. Now, that diet really works well because you can be really overweight, and if you don't eat very much, you lose the weight right away. It really works, guys. You would not believe how quickly it works, but it actually works, okay? So if you want to do that diet, go ahead. I give you now counting calories. You have to eat very few calories if you are bigger. You do have to eat very few calories. You can't even allow yourself to eat that many calories. And that includes your drinks, okay? If you have drinks with calories, that's gonna make you bigger right away. Drinking a lot of calories makes you big right away because you're drinking a lot of fluid, and if it's got a lot of calories in the drinks, like a milkshake, I virtually almost cannot even have a milkshake because if I have a milkshake, I'll gain weight right away. Okay, so it's really sad, but I almost can't even have a milkshake. I do allow myself that sometimes, but enough. For the most part, if I have a milkshake, it's pretty much gone. My weight's going to be big automatically. All right, so I can't usually have a milkshake, but I allow myself to have most things. But with dieting, let's say I'm trying to lose weight and I'm fasting before my videos, and I want to be really thin or really fit, I usually have diet drinks or water or anything with 0 calories because I know that's going to make me thin right away. So I do that. Okay, so that's one thing. Now, and then if you add exercise to that, then you get really fit and really thin. Now, guys, you might be thinking, is it unhealthy to fast? Is it unhealthy to lose weight that way? It's actually healthy to fast to the point where you're losing weight because it brings up a hormone in your body. I think or a steroid or something. I forget what it was, but it actually increases a certain kind of steroid or hormone in your body that energizes you. So it's actually healthy for you. You might think, well, isn't not eating terrible for me? No, it's fine because you get a steroid or a hormone in your body that's like really powerful that makes you feel really good, and you end up losing weight and get energized. Okay, so that's what that's about. Now, I have done other diets in the past, okay? So one of my diets was the Atkins diet or the protein power plan. So I would have a lot of protein, almost virtually no carbohydrates. And I would exercise a lot with weights, and I would do a lot of things with weights, and I would do a lot of running. And that diet really works well because you have all this energy when you have all these proteins. The other diet that I had was an all organic diet. Now you need to have, I had more money before. Well, I didn't have more money, I just spent more money. I had no money, but I spent more money on food. So when you have an all organic diet, you're just naturally healthier, and you can do a lot more with your energy because you're having all these organic foods, okay? So I did that diet as well. So if you make a lot of money, I don't make a lot of money. I can't even go on the all organic diet now because I don't have enough money. But let's say you do make a lot of money. The all organic diet is really good. Having protein is really good. And then counting calories. If you did all three, you'd be doing really well. Counting calories is really good, guys. It really does help. The type of exercise, if you want to lose weight or you want to get fitter, weights are always really good if you're careful and if your doctor says it's okay. Also, what's really good is doing cardio. Cardio, even if you're just walking a lot, you're going to lose calories, okay? So it's really important that you believe in what you're doing. Trust me, guys, like look at me. I look so good, right? You're thinking, how is that possible? Well, that's how it's possible. All those things that I mentioned, okay? Now, a lot of people will mention diets where they say, you know, you have to, it's about the gut. Maybe it is about the gut, I don't know, but for me, I don't think it's about the gut. I really don't think it's about the gut because I've always had a healthy diet, I've always had a healthy energy, so I don't think it's about the gut necessarily. But I haven't seen that diet in full form. I don't know if it's a good diet, the one about the gut. About maybe it's like a supplement or something. Then there was something about not the gut, but there was something about this one guy said it's unhealthy to eat fruits and vegetables. It's healthy to eat whatever, and you can eat whatever you want, but it's unhealthy to eat fruits and vegetables. And I'm like, that guy, I haven't seen that guy around, so I'm not sure if he's even selling his books or anything. I don't know if he's doing well because I haven't seen him around. But he was saying it's unhealthy to eat fruits and vegetables, which I don't think is true. All right. So some diets people are like floating around, they're doing all these diets, and some diets are really not healthy for you. Some diets you will not lose weight. So stick with ones that actually work. Mine actually works, and I tell you how I do things. Now, you can take my word for it, but remember how hard it's going to be to count calories and exercise, right? And if you want to just start with the diet first, counting calories and fasting works, and then you can try doing that and see how much weight you lose. But trust me, guys, it does make you lose weight because just think of it. If you're not eating as much, you're going to lose weight, obviously, because you're not eating as much. And then if you're doing cardio, then you're going to lose even more weight. So you can tell it makes sense. It's just very hard to do. A lot of people can't do that diet because they have a hard time with it because it's like very hard to do because you're like, well, how do I stop eating? I love eating, right? Some people eat so much, right? So if you're fasting and counting calories, you're not going to be able to do it if you're eating way too much. But the thing is, you have to start small, right? Like if you are eating like 10,000 calories a day, which is a lot, I usually have maybe like some days I have 500 calories, some days I have 2,000. It just depends on the day. But maybe 3,000 I have some days or 4,000. But all in all, usually have like 500 or something like that, maybe 600 or 1,000. So that's going to make me maintain my weight and lose weight faster. But let's say you're someone that is eating a lot of calories. If you have 10,000 calories in a day, start with something smaller. Maybe start with 7,000 calories. You'll notice a difference and you'll feel great. Anyway, thank you. Hey, I'm Alina. Bye now. Bye, everyone.